Welcome to Healthy Living Every Day, your companion on the journey to a healthier and more energetic life. Subscribe to the channel today so you won't miss simple yet effective health tips for everyday living. And now, let's dive into today's important topic, 8 drinks that damage your kidneys over time. Welcome to Healthy Living Every Day, the channel where we share practical, science-based tips to help you protect your health and live longer, stronger, and happier. In today's video, we're diving into an eye-opening topic, the drinks we consume every single day, and how some of them can slowly damage our kidneys over time. Your kidneys are incredible organs. They filter about 50 gallons of blood every single day, removing waste, balancing fluids, regulating electrolytes, and even controlling your blood pressure. But here's the shocking truth: while most people worry about food, it's actually the drinks we consume that often do the most silent harm. From sodas, to energy drinks, to those so-called healthy juices, many of these beverages overload your kidneys, forcing them to work harder than they should. And because kidney damage develops silently, most people don't realize it until the problem is severe. In this video, we'll reveal 8 of the most common drinks that can hurt your kidneys if consumed regularly. Some of them may surprise you, especially the last one, because it's something almost everyone drinks without realizing the risk. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which drinks to limit or avoid, and what healthier alternatives you can choose instead. So make sure to watch carefully, take notes, and if you find this content helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, let's get started with the first kidney-damaging drink. Before we go into the list, let's take a moment to understand why your kidneys are so important, and why the drinks you choose matter so much. Your kidneys are like natural filters that never stop working. They remove toxins, regulate your body's fluid balance, help control your blood pressure, and even produce hormones that keep your bones healthy. But unlike other organs, your kidneys often don't show symptoms of trouble until they are already severely damaged. That's why doctors often call kidney disease a silent killer. When you consume the wrong drinks regularly, it might feel harmless in the moment. A soda here, an energy drink there, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But day after day, year after year, these choices add up. High sugar, excess caffeine, too much sodium, or artificial additives can slowly overwork your kidneys. Over time, the damage becomes permanent. The truth is, once your kidneys lose function, they don't fully recover. That's why prevention is the best medicine. By knowing what to avoid, you can dramatically lower your risk of kidney disease, kidney stones, and even kidney failure. This is why what you drink every single day is just as important as what you eat. With this in mind, let's explore the 8 drinks that silently damage your kidneys. Drink number 1, sugary soft drinks. Let's start with one of the most common culprits, sugary soft drinks, or soda. Sodas are everywhere, they're cheap, refreshing, and addictive. But the truth is, they are one of the worst drinks for your kidneys. Here's why. Most sodas are loaded with refined sugar and high fructose corn syrup. This sugar rush spikes your blood glucose, and if consumed regularly, it greatly increases your risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes. And diabetes, as you may know, is the #1 cause of kidney failure worldwide. But it doesn't stop there. Sugary drinks also raise uric acid levels in your blood. This can lead to painful kidney stones and gout, both of which put a huge burden on your kidneys. The phosphoric acid found in many colas makes things even worse, because it changes the acidity of your urine and increases calcium loss, creating the perfect conditions for kidney stones. You might think an occasional soda is harmless, but studies show that even 1 can of soda a day is linked to reduced kidney function over time. The solution? If you crave bubbles, switch to sparkling water with a splash of lemon or fruit slices. It's refreshing, fun, and doesn't come with the kidney damage. The choice is yours, short-term pleasure, or long-term kidney health. Drink number 2, energy drinks. Next on our list are energy drinks. At first glance, they look harmless, even helpful. They promise more focus, more stamina, and more energy. But here's the truth, energy drinks are a ticking time bomb for your kidneys. They're usually loaded with sky-high amounts of caffeine, sugar, and chemical additives. The excessive caffeine spikes your blood pressure and heart rate. Every time this happens, your kidneys are forced to work harder to regulate fluid and blood pressure. Over time, the strain builds up and causes lasting damage. Add in the sugar, and now you've doubled the risk by increasing your chances of diabetes and obesity, two major drivers of kidney disease. Studies have shown that young people who consume multiple energy drinks a week have higher rates of kidney stress markers, even if they look and feel healthy on the outside. The dehydration caused by energy drinks makes things even worse, as your kidneys rely on proper hydration to function. What's scary is that many teenagers and young adults drink them daily, unaware of the long-term consequences. If you need energy, there are safer ways. Try green tea, which contains gentler caffeine along with antioxidants. Or even better, take a 10-minute walk outdoors. Movement and fresh air can naturally boost your energy levels without poisoning your kidneys. Remember, quick fixes like energy drinks come with a hidden cost. Protect your kidneys by staying away from them. Drink number 3, alcohol. Number 3 is alcohol. We all know that excessive drinking damages the liver, but many people don't realize alcohol also has a major impact on your kidneys. When you drink, alcohol acts as a toxin. Your kidneys have to work overtime to filter it out of your blood. At the same time, alcohol dehydrates your body, forcing your kidneys to manage fluid imbalances. This double burden is extremely harmful. In the short term, binge drinking can actually cause acute kidney injury, a sudden drop in kidney function. In the long term, chronic alcohol use raises blood pressure and damages the delicate filtering units of the kidneys, leading to chronic kidney disease. Even moderate drinking can be risky if you already have conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or existing kidney problems. So what's the safe limit? Experts suggest if you drink, keep it occasional and light, but the best choice for your kidneys is to avoid alcohol altogether. You don't need it for social connection or relaxation. Today there are endless healthier options, sparkling water with fruit, alcohol-free cocktails, or herbal teas, that give you the same enjoyment without the kidney stress. Remember, alcohol doesn't just harm the liver. It silently harms the kidneys, too. Choosing to limit or quit alcohol is one of the most powerful decisions you can make for your long-term kidney health. Drink number 4, excess coffee. Now let's talk about coffee. This might surprise some people, because coffee is often praised for its health benefits. And it's true, in moderation, black coffee can provide antioxidants and even reduce certain disease risks. But the problem arises when coffee is consumed in excess. Too much caffeine elevates your blood pressure, which directly damages the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys. Over time, this accelerates kidney damage and reduces their ability to filter waste. But that's not the only issue. Most people don't drink black coffee, they load it with sugar, flavored syrups, whipped cream, or creamers. Suddenly, your morning coffee turns into a high-sugar, high-fat dessert in disguise. This combination of sugar and caffeine becomes a dangerous cocktail for your kidneys. Drinking more than 2 to 3 cups daily also puts your adrenal glands and nervous system under constant stress, which indirectly affects kidney health. So what's the solution? Limit your coffee intake to 1 or 2 cups a day. Drink it black or with just a splash of milk. And if you crave a warm drink beyond that, switch to herbal teas like chamomile, mint, or rooibos. They're soothing, hydrating, and kidney-friendly. Remember, coffee isn't the enemy, but excess coffee, especially with sugar and additives, can silently damage your kidneys over the years. Moderation is key. Drink number 5, artificially sweetened drinks. Coming in at number 5 are artificially sweetened drinks, the so-called diet or zero-sugar sodas. At first, they sound like the perfect solution. No sugar, no calories, so they must be safe, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin may trick your taste buds, but they don't trick your body. Research shows that these sweeteners can disrupt your gut microbiome, which in turn affects how your kidneys process waste. Long-term studies have even linked regular consumption of artificially sweetened drinks with reduced kidney function. And here's another hidden danger: diet sodas keep your sweet cravings alive. Instead of breaking free from sugar addiction, you stay trapped, reaching for more sweetened products that further harm your health. The result? More metabolic stress and greater kidney risk. So what should you do instead? If you crave sweetness, try natural options like stevia or monk fruit extract, which are considered safer. But the best option is to retrain your taste buds to enjoy less sweetness overall. Water, herbal tea, and fruit-infused water not only satisfy thirst, but also support kidney function. Remember, zero sugar doesn't mean zero risk. Don't let marketing fool you. Artificial sweeteners are not your kidney's friend. Drink number 6, packaged fruit juices. Number 6 might shock you: packaged fruit juices. We often think of fruit juice as healthy, but most store-bought juices are little more than flavored sugar water. They often contain added sugar, preservatives, and coloring agents. Even the ones labeled 100% juice are stripped of the natural fiber found in whole fruits. Without fiber, the sugar in juice hits your bloodstream fast, spiking blood glucose and insulin. This puts stress on your pancreas and, over time, damages your kidneys. Consuming these juices regularly increases the risk of obesity, diabetes, and kidney stones, risks very similar to drinking soda. Think about it: a single glass of packaged orange juice can contain as much sugar as a can of cola. So what's the solution? If you enjoy juice, make it fresh at home and drink it in small amounts. Even better, eat whole fruits. Whole fruits provide vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, all of which protect your kidneys rather than harm them. Remember, just because something comes in a box or bottle with pictures of fruit doesn't mean it's healthy. Packaged juice is often just soda in disguise. Choose wisely, and your kidneys will stay healthier for longer. Drink number 7, sports drinks. Sports drinks are another deceptive category. Marketed as healthy, with electrolytes to rehydrate you, they've become incredibly popular. But here's the truth: unless you're an athlete exercising for hours in extreme conditions, you simply don't need them. Most sports drinks are packed with sodium and sugar. The excess sodium raises blood pressure, one of the biggest risk factors for kidney disease. The added sugar pushes you closer to obesity and diabetes. Together, they create the perfect storm for long-term kidney damage. For the average person who exercises moderately or goes for a jog, plain water is more than enough to rehydrate. In fact, drinking sports drinks unnecessarily just overloads your kidneys with salt and sugar they don't need. If you do need electrolytes, for example, after very intense workouts or if you sweat heavily in hot weather, choose natural options like coconut water, which provides potassium and magnesium without added chemicals. Or better yet, simply add a pinch of natural sea salt to your water. Don't let flashy marketing trick you. Sports drinks are not a daily health drink, they're a kidney stressor in disguise. For most of us, water is the best and safest choice. Drink number 8, excessive or flavored milk. Finally, let's talk about milk. Milk is often seen as one of the healthiest drinks, and in moderation, it truly is. It provides calcium, protein, and vitamins that support strong bones and overall health. But when consumed in excess, especially flavored milk, it can silently harm your kidneys. Here's why. High calcium and protein intake from too much milk can lead to kidney stones over time. This is because the kidneys must filter excess calcium and protein byproducts, which can crystallize and form stones. Flavored milk, like chocolate or strawberry milk, adds another layer of danger with high amounts of sugar. This combination of sugar, calcium, and protein creates a heavy workload for your kidneys. So how much is safe? For most adults, 1 glass of plain, low-fat milk per day is more than enough. If you enjoy dairy, balance it with other sources like yogurt or cheese in moderate amounts. And avoid flavored milk altogether. It's essentially a dessert disguised as a healthy drink. Remember, even good things can become harmful when taken in excess. With milk, moderation is the key to protecting your kidneys. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Your kidneys are precious, they work tirelessly for you, and it's your responsibility to protect them. The drinks you consume every day may seem small, but over time, they shape your kidney health and your overall well-being. Now that you know the 8 drinks to avoid or limit, I encourage you to take action. Start replacing just one harmful drink with a healthier option each day, and you'll notice the difference. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends, because kidney health is something we all need to care about. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Living every day for more science-based tips to protect your kidneys, your heart, and your health. Protect your kidneys, protect your life. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you strength, energy, and lasting health.